Hey everyone. So the question that we're taking up is merge to sorted list. We're given two lists and we have to merge it into a single list. So, and then we have to return the head of the merged list. So this is a very straightforward question. Here we are going to use two pointers along with a dummy node strategy. Why dummy node? Because, some list can be null or both of the list can be null. So, do not write extra lines of code, handling all the null checks. We just have a dummy node, which we create a new dummy node and we initialize it to 0. And the next node, next of dummy points to null initially. And then we have a current pointer. So we iterate through both of the list. And since these lists are sorted, so we simply check if, the list, like whichever node is pointing to a lower value, we simply point our current dot next to that particular value. So we are splicing things up. We are splicing the nodes. And then we move the list one forward. We move the list one pointer forward in the list. And then same for list two. And then we move our current pointer. Now, when we have, come out of this loop, when any one of the list or both of the lists are, the pointers are empty, then we check if, like, let's say there can be a case where, list two was smaller in length than list one. So list one elements would be remaining. So then I simply have to attach the remaining list one elements since the elements are sorted. Same if list two elements are remaining, we just attach list two at the end. And then we return dummy dot next. So the time complexity and space complexity we're going to discuss. So since we're given two nodes and yeah, so the test cases have passed, sample ones, and we are running this against all the test cases. But anyways, the thing here is that let's say length of list one is m and length of list two is n. So at max, um, the time complexity will be big O of m plus n. And the space complexity will be constant since we don't have arrays or linked list or queues or anything of that sort. We just have two variables. That's it. And instead of creating a new node every time, we are just slicing the nodes. So yeah, that was it from my end. Thank you. Bye.